Welcome to Purgatory Fellowers, and today we're reacting to Death Battle, Guts versus Nightmare. Now, I don't know much about either character. I know that Nightmare is from Soul Calibur, and I do think that he is badass looking. Guts, I know, is from an anime called Berserk, and it's a very fucked up anime. Holy shit. I don't know much else about that. I never really watched Berserk or ever played Soul Calibur much. Never really found them entertaining. Berserk I might like, but because I like dark, messed up things. It just depends on how messed up it is. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Play.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Squarespace, the easiest way to create a beautiful website, blog, or online store for you and your idea.
Okay, that's
Squarespace
creepy.
features an elegant interface, beautiful templates,
been a
and
while.
incredible 24/7 customer support. Try Squarespace at squarespace.com/screwattack and instantly get 10% off.
Okay. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun,
For
dun.
untold decades,
By the way,
scientists
just
have
by
searched
appearance,
for a
I'm voting
legitimate
for
method of
Nightmare.
measuring a person's level of badassness, completely missing the obvious answer.
Just
What?
check out the size of his sword. Like Guts, the brutal
So,
black
like,
soldier
Cloud would be
from Berserk.
badass then.
And Nightmare, the demonic scourge from Soul Calibur.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Oh,
And it's our
fuck.
job to
That
analyze
is
their
bloody.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
Nightmare's
battle.
appearance, I like more. Guts, so far, just seems more badass. Boom, what he's been through? Holy shit.
In the realm of Midland, rumors run rampant of a man wielding a humongous blade slaying any who get in his way. But before his legend grew, this black swordsman was known simply as Guts.
Oh man,
Fitting.
I'm so excited. Guts is one of the most badass and hardcore characters ever.
Really? Shit.
But the story of Guts is not for the
That's a
faint of
big sword.
Yeah, it's kinda dark.
Yeah.
Be warned.
After a brutal massacre, Guts was born from the corpse of his mother, who'd been hanged from a tree.
And we're just getting started. Baby Guts
Did
was
not know
discovered by
that.
a traveling band of mercenaries and was adopted by the camp whore.
Who died to plague 3 years later. With no one left to turn to, Guts was mentored by the
Holy
mercenary
shit.
leader Gambino, who began training him in
Fuck.
swordsmanship when he was just 6 years old.
Hey, Guts, why don't you use a
Fuck.
smaller sword, one right for your side? We don't carry any baby-sized swords for kids here anyway.
Shit.
An extremely determined student of war, Guts was soon brought onto the battlefield and killed his first man at the age of 9.
Despite his
Oh.
skill, life wasn't all murder, sunshine, and rainbows. Young Guts was constantly abused in many ways that I don't really want to go into. But these awful things he had to endure
Oh.
kickstarted the long, excruciating process of grooming Guts into the scariest man in the
So,
world.
I don't want to know what happened, but I'm
After
guessing some
killing
very
his crazed
torturous
adoptive
things.
father in self-defense, Guts became a lone
Thank
mercenary,
God.
and a damn good one.
Oh!
Recognized for his skill, he was recruited by
Shit.
a mercenary crew called the Band of the Hawk, led by an
Okay.
ambitious man named
This
Griffin.
is where, this
The
is, I
Hawk's
know who
Raiders
these
would
people
be
are.
Guts' first taste of camaraderie and friendship.
Over
This is
the
like
next
the-
3 years, they single-handedly ended
I
a
hope the
100-year
part I was
war.
talking about comes up
Things
in a
were
little
looking
bit.
up for Guts. And then
Yeah.
Griffith summoned a horde of demons, transformed into
That's
a bad
the
monster,
part that I
murdered all of
that I
Guts'
know
friends,
about.
claimed
Not
ownership
much
of
else,
Guts'
but that's
soul
the
by
dark
breaking his
part.
neck. If that wasn't dramatic enough, Griffith
Yeah.
raped Guts' girlfriend in the pool of his friend's blood as he watched, pinned down with his eye gouged out and forced to cut off his own arm.
Yeah.
Not his best day. After all
Shit.
that, Guts
Oh,
dedicated
shit, he
his
looks
entire life to
pissed.
murdering Griffith as painfully and brutally as possible, while fighting demons on a daily basis as they are drawn to his brand like moths to a flame.
But to do this, he
Okay.
needs the right tools for the job. He carries a belt of throwing knives and a pouch of mini bombs even demons can't take.
He also received a
Nice.
new mechanical hand, which houses a flamethrower,
Okay,
repeater
so
crossbow,
he
and
has a
hidden
mechanical-
single-shot cannon,
Okay.
perfect for blasting a demon's face off.
Surprise,
Yeah.
bitch!
But none of that compares to Guts' primary tool of destruction, the giant blade known as Dragon Slayer.
Okay. Oh shit. That's a big ass sword. Oh.
Thick, heavy, and far too rough. It's too big to be called a sword, more like a heap of raw iron. And it might just be the most beautiful thing I've
He's
ever
insane!
Forged by the legendary hermit Godo, Dragon Slayer was made to, well, slay a dragon. Unfortunately, it was laughed off as impossible to use by anyone.
seen. Except for Guts.
Sitting 6.5
Yep.
feet long and weighing over 400 pounds, the Dragon Slayer is
Oh,
enormous,
shit.
though not unfeasible. In real life, the largest sword ever used in battle belonged to a Frisian freedom fighter and stood 7 feet tall, though
Oh.
it wasn't nearly as heavy, only 14 pounds.
With a single
Okay.
swing of Dragon Slayer, Guts can cleave through a man wearing heavy armor. Along with his weapon, his horse, and any other people, animals, or demons who
Really?
happen to be in the
That's
wrong place at the
badass.
wrong time.
And
Guts
after
seems
killing
more powerful.
over 1,000 demons, no, I did not stutter. Dragon Slayer has bathed in so much demonic blood that it now rests in both the physical and astral planes of existence.
What?
Somehow. Meaning it is capable of harming any supernatural being.
So
Go!
basically, you're not safe even when you're dead.
Guts is an absolute monster
That's scary.
in combat. He can move faster than the eye can track, killed
With the
100
sword?
soldiers on his own in a
Shit.
single night, and
Shit.
once jumped in the mouth of a giant sea god, cut his way through it, and killed it from within.
That's enemy for you.
Gamble your life on a single strike.
Guts will do
Oh.
anything to defeat his foes, including jumping into fire or allowing himself to be impaled just to
Oh.
gain an advantage. And somehow he always survives.
He's-
fallen hundreds of
he
feet,
doesn't-
gotten stabbed through the
Oh.
face, taken 1,000 supernatural
Oh.
punches at once, and even been run over
The
by an
fuck?
fairy Mothra going
What
super
is
top
this
speed.
thing? What is this
But his
anime?
disregard for his own
Manga,
safety
whatever,
can
what is
be
this?
costly. Honestly, the only reason he's still alive is pure dumb luck and unstoppable willpower.
And if Guts wasn't tough enough on his own, he wears the Berserker armor, the most
Okay.
insane battle gear you've ever seen.
What?
Activating
What does
the
it do?
Berserker armor seals off the wearer's nervous
It looks
system,
awesome.
making him immune to pain and its natural inhibitions.
Oh.
This allows Guts to
That
fight
sounds
at his
cool.
fullest potential, boosting his power and speed
But
at the risk of
that
damaging
sounds-
his own
but-
body.
With this
Oh,
armor, Guts'
okay, there we
sword
go.
swing is more powerful than a cannonball, though the Force can break his own arm. But don't worry, the cursed Berserker armor will literally rip and pierce his body to pin the bones and muscle back in place.
Now, don't get the wrong idea. The armor does not
Oh.
actually heal Guts. It just holds him together. This
Oh.
is dangerous because, well, even though Guts won't feel pain, that doesn't make him invincible.
Plus, the Berserker
So,
armor
instead of
also
healing him, it
kinda
just holds him
forces Guts
together.
to give in to his inner demons and
Shit.
lose all sense of morality and restraint, making him the most violent demon killer ever.
Violence
It's badass,
and
but-
completely uncontrollable.
Guts is
Fuck.
the embodiment of rage and the epitome of badassery.
Shit.
Believe me, the last thing you want to do.
So
is
he'll
get
go
this
in
guy's
knowing that he
way.
might just die, but he doesn't care. He's like, fuck you.
My sword has gotten very dull. However, it's 3 times as thick and does 3 times the damage of a normal sword. You better pray you die quickly, or this could be painful.
Dual blades could be painful. Okay, I'm voting for
Long
Guts
ago,
now. He seems
transcending
badass.
History and the world, an enormous
Oh.
sword was forged, designed to be the deadliest weapon on the battlefield.
It was
Nightmare.
called Soul Edge, and it was a
Oh,
big,
never mind.
gigantic, powerful, sexy.
At a
What's
daunting
sexy
6
about
feet,
that
1 inch
thing?
length, no ordinary soldier could wield it, but those who could proved unstoppable.
It left
Really?
no survivors in its wake, just like my ex-wife at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
However, a great evil dwelt within
the
the
fuck?
sword. After
What the
claiming
fuck?
victory upon victory and being bathed in the blood and hatred
Okay.
of countless foes, a
Uh-huh.
fire was born inside Soul Edge.
Literally, it's a demon
Mm-hmm.
made of friggin' fire.
Oh,
Demon
literally.
Inferno had one purpose: to infect the world with evil and chaos. But in order to accomplish this, he
Okay.
needed a warrior capable of wielding the true power of Soul Edge. He planned to possess
Ooh.
this warrior and transform them into the azure-clad Knight of Darkness, Nightmare.
Okay. Again, it's a nightmare.
Inferno's first victim came in the late 16th century, when a pirate named Cervantes de Leon raided an English galleon and discovered the intriguing blade aboard, claiming
Okay.
it as his own.
But as we know, this was no ordinary flesh-covered sword with an eyeball.
Nope.
Inferno seized this opportunity and possessed the pirate, testing his body
Hmm.
by slaughtering the entire population of a Spanish port town. Talk about a test drive.
Unfortunately, while powerful, Cervantes was not the ideal vessel Inferno sought.
So he made him sit in that town.
Wait a second,
until
isn't
two
that that
ships showed
one
up,
character's
killed his
mother-
ass, and
I mean,
somebody
father?
more powerful picked up the sword.
That someone was a
Like
knight
from
named
one of the death
Siegfried,
battle, they were
and
talking
this
about a
was the
pirate
body
person who
Inferno
was like
looking
someone's
for.
father. I forgot
Once
their names.
Siegfried's hand touched
Is that the
Soul Edge,
same, like,
Inferno
father
began
from that other
eating
death
away
battle?
at
I'm
his
not
soul,
sure.
torturing him endlessly
Tell me, like
and
you
feeding
should know
on
what I'm talking about,
his
one of
anger,
the big
transforming
busty
him
woman from Soul
into
Calibur.
Nightmare.
But yeah, Nightmare.
Nightmare
and
was powerful enough
yeah.
to threaten all of Europe, conquering whole armies and devouring thousands of innocent souls.
If you
okay.
haven't figured it out by now, Soul Edge is kind of like the ring from Lord of the Rings. If it could cut
Siegfried,
people
that
in
was his
100
name.
for souls,
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
However, Soul Edge's power was incomplete. At some
Really?
point, it had been broken, and shards of the
Oh.
demon's sword had been scattered across the world. To unlock Soul Edge's true power, Nightmare set off to find the lost pieces of his sword and repair it.
As
Okay.
Nightmare discovered each shard, the power of Soul Edge grew, and so did Nightmare's.
Oh.
He can fight with numerous
Shit.
senses, channel fire and lightning through Soul Edge, and devour the souls of hundreds at
Oh.
once with Soul Wave.
Really? He sounds badass. Rest in peace.
Despite Nightmare's ever-growing power, Siegfried constantly battled to free himself from Soul Edge's curse, and
Oh.
eventually he succeeded. The
Nice.
two did battle atop Osterreinsberg Castle, but Nightmare's
Uh-huh.
power was so great the entire structure was obliterated by a single swing of his vile blade.
Oh
Just
shit.
like a crazy ex-girlfriend, he figured if he couldn't have that body, no one can.
Soul Edge cannot be defeated
What
by
the-
an ordinary blade. In fact,
That's
only
awesome.
one weapon has ever been able to harm it. A
Uh-huh.
supposedly holy blade called Soul Calibur. Unknown to most,
Okay, that's
Soul
where the name
Calibur
comes
is
from.
actually the final shard of Soul Edge, reforged into a second sword made specifically to combat its demonic counterpart.
Oh.
Poor guy. How would you feel if
So
somehow
you can't
Soul
really
decided to
achieve
make
full
a
power
weapon
then.
Specifically designed to murder you, and it kept showing up everywhere.
Nightmare
Shit.
has come close to conquering the world on numerous occasions, yet
Uh-huh.
a warrior wielding Soul Calibur always seems to show up and hold him at bay. While Soul Edge seems indestructible,
Apart from that pesky holy sword.
Inferno
Yeah.
does require a mortal body to create Nightmare. Should
Okay.
Nightmare fall, Inferno can risk his own life by manifesting himself to protect Soul Edge, as his very
Okay.
existence is tied to the sword.
But if
Okay,
Nightmare
okay, that's
manages to
okay,
absorb
that's
that
kinda
final
nice.
Shard, Soul Edge and Nightmare will merge
so they
into
can
their
get the
ultimate
shard.
form. Night Terror, a larger,
Night Terror?
deadlier, flyier nightmare.
Flyer.
Warrior.
Yeah, when one gains the
fuck?
power of flyingness? Duh.
No matter the time, place,
What
or
the
vessel,
fuck?
you can match the
He
final
turns
trio
pink
of
as well,
Soul
but he
Edge,
still looks
Inferno,
badass.
and Nightmare.
Oh.
I shall drown the world in both.
Okay then.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once
I
and for
like
all.
Nightmare
It's time
more,
for a death
but
battle!
Guts is more. I think
Giant
Guts.
swords, yeah!
I think Guts will win. Okay, I like him more as a character. Well, not really a character, but you get what I mean. I like him more because he seems more badass. But Guts just seems more powerful. And we're starting off with getting out the shards. That's nice. But I think just the fact that he has the Berserker armor, I think is what can give Guts the edge to win.
The time has come.
You just knock over trees for fun? Apparently so.
You're in my way. Stand aside.
Okay. Oh shit. Here we go! Oh, a sword fight. I love him. Gotta love sword fights, dude. You got it. Oh, he's just going in. Shit! He's like attack, attack, and attack. Oh. Well, there's Soul Wave. Ow. Come on, Nightmare. Like I said, I'm still rooting for Nightmare.
What's wrong?
You're just like, fuck you. He's like, boom, bitch. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Die!
Oh, that had to hurt. That didn't work, did it? Here we go. I'm hoping Nightmare wins, though. Shit. There we go. Night Terror. This music, though. Uh-oh. Oh! How are you gonna beat that? Guts, huh? Come at him. Come on. They haven't showed everything yet. I don't believe Night Terror's gonna win yet, though. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no! Fuck! Uh-oh. Oh! Shit!
Told you to stay out of my way.
Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, yeah, Inferno, yeah. Inferno's still around. Oh. Oh. And there's his armor. That's just like OP as shit. Well, there we go.
Hell yeah! Now that's what I call a sword fight.
Die.
Nightmare wields more power than Guts. This is what
Uh-huh.
Guts does every single day. He gets the shit kicked
True.
out of him trying to
Damn,
defeat gods
that's-
and demons, leagues
that's
above
fuck.
his abilities, and still prevails.
It's
Oh.
true. All his life.
I mean, this guy lives
Yeah.
in a world where giant monsters are trying to kill you, eat you,
Uh-huh.
rape you, or all
Uh-huh.
three at the same time. And that's just Monday.
It's true. All his life, Guts
Nice.
has had the odds stacked against him, and yet he's still kicking while everything else is dead.
Oh, but
Yeah.
Blizzard, I thought only Soul Calibur could destroy Soul Edge.
That's
That's also true.
Yeah, it's a good
in
argument.
The Soul Calibur world. However, Inferno exists on an astral plane. If you recall, Guts' sword Dragon
Dragon
Slayer
Slayer.
also exists on such a plane, leaving
So
no question
that's
that he
how.
could destroy Soul Edge. Plus, his Berserker armor bought him plenty of time to land the killing blow.
so
Yeah,
so
because it will literally
Yeah.
let you fight
Yeah.
on until all of your bones are shattered and the last drop of your blood is spilled.
And it's not like Soul Edge was going to have
Yeah.
any luck tempting Guts into picking it up and turning into another nightmare. Not only
Oh,
has Guts
yeah.
dealt with enough demonic shit to know that's a bad idea,
Uh-huh.
he really loves that Dragon Slayer. He's not giving that up for anything.
Guts was just a whole
I can
nother
see.
caliber.
The winner is Guts.
nice. We don't need to know next time. Okay, so that was awesome. I did like the death bout itself. It was quite entertaining. Yeah, like I thought. Nightmare I liked more, but Guts in general with his Berserker armor and just the fact he could fucking cleave through everything in like a single swipe, I think he had a pretty good chance of winning no matter what. So yeah, sad to see Nightmare kind of died, but oh well. Guts definitely is the best swordsman in this battle. So either way, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, share the video, all that stuff. I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.